Nobody's been talking about that, man. Every time we have this conversation about like, like follows being hurt, nobody ever talks about how leads are being hurt every day, man. Like I think probably like I can confidently say this that probably 4 out of every 10 leads out there are hurt emotionally every night. You know what I mean? And nobody's talking about
you're
this.
joking about it, but I feel like it might be kind of true though.
Need therapy afterwards.
This has been kind of in the news recently in the dance
Oh,
news.
was it room 822 or?
Oh shit!
Have you been
Did you
there?
go?
Did
Did
you
you
go?
guys go? I did try to go. It was too
Damn.
late. Though.
I got the invite. Did you get the invite?
I didn't get it.
Get the invite.
I didn't get the invite, but I tried to go anyways.
That's
You
That
had
was
a
a good
crash?
picture. That was a good picture.
You saw it?
I did. You didn't see it?
No.
I didn't see it.
Wait.
I missed
Nah.
it.
The creativity level, like 10 out of 10.
You're like,
I approve.
I'm taking notes.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode again. We're finally back.
Another
We're
one.
back.
We're finally back. The team has been working so hard. They decided to take another
Second vacation.
second vacation without me. I'm still hurt about it, but whatever. The point is, we're actually coming to you guys with another special guest. It's a birthday girl, one of the DMV's finest, and actually like one of the up and coming pro dancers. I'd say that's my opinion.
Facts.
We got the
Facts,
one and only
facts.
Kiana with us.
Let's go.
What's up, Kiana? Welcome. What up, Kiana? Welcome.
Super excited to be here.
Yeah,
Birthday girl.
Man, I feel like ever since she started traveling and when she got her new partner, I like almost never see her. Like,
I
True.
could say the same about you.
you know, the pod. I've just been so busy with pod stuff, you know,
I figured.
posting one video every month and a half.
I'm sure it takes a lot of work.
Yeah. It does take a lot of work, but it's okay. We do have a very new thing. We brought in like a co-editor. Yeah. She's like on her probationary period or whatever we're calling that. But yeah.
Yeah,
Guys.
we're interstate. We have many workers across.
For
We're
sure.
expanding.
Yeah, we're
For sure.
expanding. Philadelphia,
So-
DMV.
For the few pod lovers out there, this means you might get to see more content. We're gonna fire the old editor and then kind of.
Fire yourself. That's crazy. That might be a first.
Hey, they don't have to know who the who the current editor is. No, but what's up, man? Greg actually has all the questions for us this week.
This time
so-
I do. I do have a good question to start off with.
Yeah, what do you got for us, bro?
I guess this quote goes for everybody. What do you feel like? Well, now everyone knows you as one of DMV's best follows, but we also do see you lead sometimes. And I'm curious what your thoughts are on what's harder between leading and following.
Like,
Ooh.
which one is?
Yeah, which one is harder? Yeah.
This is even a question though. Leading
The problem
significantly
is
harder.
because I focus on following. I mean, of course, leading's going to be harder for me right now because I'm not focusing on it. And I mean, there are two different roles and what you're supposed to do, right? I feel like the lead has the role of I got to remember all these combinations and things and having to adjust to the follow, but the follow also doesn't really know what you're doing.
Right.
So it's like
Don't forget about looking good, right? That's
yeah, that's like number
eye
one
candy,
thing,
right? Eye candy.
Yeah.
I think that's right,
so
right?
It's kind of hard to say, honestly. I just think, in my opinion, at the moment, I would say leading just because I don't lead enough to.
Yeah, I guess would you say in general? Yeah, I guess you personally, I get that. But what would you say in general? Like for everybody in general, would you say?
Yeah, this is tough. I'm actually thinking about this and I'm not sure.
It's definitely hard.
Like if I want to piss people off, I'm gonna tell them leading every time and like no questions asked. But
especially, I think in classes also, I feel like the leads are having more time to think. Like follows, we can take the class and maybe we pick up things a lot. We're gonna learn a lot faster. That's why the level is usually different because follows learn a lot faster and we advance faster than the leads. And then the leads, not to say that they're like worse dancers, they just have more to really pick up on than follows do.
Yeah, I guess I've heard in the past, like what people say is that starting out as a follow is definitely easier, but then like to get like more advanced is the hard part. Whereas as a lead, I think starting out is really, really hard. But then I think it might be easier for us to improve over time. I don't know.
yeah, I think maybe like I think this is an interesting question if we keep it at like a hobby level. You know, like which one's harder for the dancers that just do this once a month you know what I mean, the ones that aren't going out there to like all these training opportunities. And yeah, the more I think about it, I think I personally I do think it's harder for the leads.
Yeah, I think I like what you said, Gene, about like what is your intention as a dancer?
Yeah.
Is it, are you trying to be a pro level dancer? And I think that has caveats.
Yeah.
But if maybe you just want to social dance and have fun.
Yeah.
That could be, there could be differences.
Yeah, because if you're trying to be a pro level dancer, whether you're a lead or follower, you're gonna put the time in. You're gonna put in the hours. You're gonna find those resources that are gonna help push you to the next level. And like I think to me it's irrelevant which one had like the tougher entry point at that point. And like the follows do have a ton to think about, like understanding and styling, right? Because a lead, people are like, he's an amazing lead, but I think there's a bunch of amazing leads that have like zero styling. Like if you just block the follow,
like most of them, I would say most of them don't have.
Yeah, if you block the follow, they look, the dude looks like super average. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They don't really stand out. But like an amazing follow.
Speak for yourself.
Basically how we dance, right? You don't have to worry about it. We're just not going to let you do anything. We're just going to.
It's all about us when we dance.
No.
But for the follows, the reason why I think it's harder for them is like every amazing follow that like I've seen, like in my experience, like also looks amazing while dancing. Like great follow, like follows everything and makes it look good. Like she's gonna make our dance look way better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially because like the
Sorry, go ahead.
because I do agree. I can see that also because I feel like usually when you watch a dance, the follow is the one that shines.
Yeah.
For the most part, like the lead wants to make the follow look good.
Yeah.
Of course, we want the leads to look good also sometimes.
Sometimes.
But sometimes.
2025, let's change the
Right.
narrative.
It's all about the leads in 2025. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's get our intros.
Oh, I love men's styling. So
Yeah, I wish.
Learn.
Yeah,
When are you gonna start
I wish
teaching
there
it?
was more.
when are
men's
you
stuff.
gonna start teaching it?
Oh.
Put it on.
Yo, that's
You're
a
live.
compliment. Kiana thinks I'm good enough to start teaching
Put the-
guys.
Put the date down.
I think it's
Yeah.
official. You're officially an artist now.
Yeah, you're gonna see me start being a little snobbier if you question. If you're
Guys,
wondering
guys,
why.
if you
It's
want-
He's
because
not
of
gonna
this.
dance with any of the beginners.
Absolutely not. After this,
I mean, he's
compliment.
always by the DJ booth anyway. So.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want average men styling, come to Gene
Freshman style.
every
That's
Wednesday.
the name of the
Yeah.
class.
Every Wednesday for
I'll
15
take it.
minutes.
But yeah, I guess starting out definitely because like a follow can just go to a social without knowing anything, and she can like if she has some sort of like natural feel for dancing, she can like pick up some stuff. But like
So what's
as a
your
lead,
answer?
you're
even
fucked.
even if she doesn't, right? Because like a lead, you can say the same thing. If a lead is coming from like a background in like hip hop, or he just has a natural feel, I think he can come in and like have some styling. Like
Yeah, but leading is a completely different skill though.
Yeah.
Right? So like
yeah, I get that. I just meant like he's gonna have something that's gonna help him.
yeah,
Like
but
back
even
up
if like say
something.
you're a great hip hop dancer, and what are you gonna lead? Like you just know a turn and that's it.
Really?
Like what do you?
Yeah,
step.
I do think it's okay. I think I do get what you're saying. All I'm saying is like I think if they're coming with something, I think they will have an easier time. Like regardless of like whether their leads are followed, they're not gonna have a like big repertoire like when it comes to their moves, but like they can still provide somebody a good dance because like they have their own style, they have their own confidence. It's gonna be like it'll be good.
But yeah, I would say like on average though, I feel like a lead coming in new is gonna feel like more nervous.
For
than,
sure.
Say a follow coming in new should be like, oh
For
my
sure.
god, I love dancing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And-
all these great dancers got to dance with me, and they took me under their wing, and like we had great dances. Whereas like being a new lead, it's like, oh crap,
Yeah, for sure.
I need to get better.
And that's why going back to how like we the conversation we kind of started on, where like if you're trying to be a pro or you're trying to take it serious and travel, I feel like it's really hard to decide which one. But for the people that just want to dance for fun once a month, whatever it might be, yeah, I think leads for sure because of that. Like how do you learn something new? How do you get past that initial fear? Like
Bro,
speaking
speaking of
asking
fear, like
people-
when I first started, I would go to TSR classes. I would take the class, I would, after the class, I stayed at the social for maybe 30 minutes. I would dance with the girls from the class, only do that one combo that I learned because I knew they knew how to do it and they were going to backlead that shit. And then I would be scared I'd leave, bro. That was it. That was like me for like months at TSR when I first started.
And I think I've talked about it too, where it's just like when you're first starting out, it's like you're on the outskirts, like, you know,
For sure.
you're like towards that, like right near the exit, just in case you want to run out. And then as you slowly gain confidence as a lead, you just slowly go gravitate towards the center.
DJ booth. Oh.
Yeah, I was
the-
definitely. Yeah, honestly, yeah, kind of.
Honestly-
I started by the bar and then slowly moved towards like the DJ booth.
Bar.
The
Yeah.
bar,
Bar is
the
like
exit.
like,
It's a
home
safe.
base.
Yeah, the bar
Safe
is a
space.
safe space. It's definitely a safe. It was for me. My thing was like I wouldn't. It wasn't timed or by one dance, but I would do this like dumb thing where I'm like, I don't know, I don't like this song, like, and it just so happened I wouldn't like at least 5 songs in a row every time, so it'd be like I'd ask a follow once every 5 songs, maybe, maybe. Did you have a similar experience when you first started, Kiana? I think we kind of talked about it last time. Background guys, editor messed up. We had Kiana on here earlier, but that episode didn't go out. We'll just blame the editor.
It wasn't good
getting
enough.
fired.
Gene didn't like it.
So we talked.
Yeah,
about
the
this
editor
last
was
time.
like, give it the hook. No, I'm kidding.
We talked about it last time, but what was that initial experience kind of like?
I would say, I mean, I had started at in my college. I was doing salsa club, so I can't entirely remember like the first few days how
That
how
was
it
like last year, though, right?
How'd you know?
Yeah.
But if we're gonna talk like maybe TSR, that's like the first like,
Yeah.
club,
No,
you know,
yeah,
when you turn
TSR, yeah.
21. Honestly,
The dance scene, like being introduced to the actual like
yeah,
dance scene.
I can't entirely remember. I knew people before I got there, so it wasn't like I just went there and I didn't know anyone. But I think that was like the place that kind of opened the doors for me in the dance scene, because that was like the first place I really went to. And then once you get exposed to that, it's like, whoa, like things just totally changed for me. But I would say I was definitely a drinker when I would go there. I would always have like blue motorcycles or you know.
Blue motorcycles is
Yeah.
that a type
Yeah,
of
what
drink?
what is that?
Blue motorcycle is?
Have you heard of that? I've never heard of
No,
that.
I have no idea what you're
No.
talking about.
Like
We
a
stick
Long
to rum and
Island?
coke.
You know Long Island?
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like
of course.
that. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
with
Oh,
like
it's just-
with the
it's
blue
just-
curacao.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had no
okay.
idea.
That's the
Damn,
same
you were
thing.
drinking Long Island's to go dancing? Jeez, maybe we did have
Yo,
similar
when I first
experiences.
started, bro,
That's
I needed,
crazy.
bro, when I first started, I needed that.
That's what I'm
I needed
saying,
at
yeah.
least one drink, bro.
Yeah.
And I
Me
couldn't
too.
dance otherwise.
Yeah, no, like I agree. I think
The
when
drinks help.
when I also first
Now
started
I don't
drinks
need it
help.
anymore, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we just drink Gatorade.
This guy over here. Anytime he wants to start drinking, he's like, "Yo, are we drinking? Because I'm not."
It's funny though, because
This
you know
is our
Kiana,
pregame, guys. It's a pregame.
Kiana saying she didn't remember, like her
It's
feelings.
been a couple years, okay? So
No, it's not a bad thing. What I was gonna
Well,
say.
no
is,
wonder
like,
she doesn't remember. She's
no, it wasn't that.
It's because of the Long Island. That's kind of what I was gonna say though. Like Kiana, at first when you were like you don't remember to me, I was like, okay, well I guess like it wasn't so significant that it was like so important in your journey as a dancer for like you to remember. But now knowing that you had to drink Long Island's before dancing, I feel like maybe it was the same as ours. Like I think I'm
Yeah.
always gonna remember my beginning experience, but I
was
think we're
rough,
all in the
man.
same boat. Seems like
It was rough
Kiana's
for
is
me,
also
bro.
rough.
yeah.
I don't think it was terrible. Like
Yeah, but you needed a little help getting some
Liquid
loosey
courage,
goosey.
But like
you
I
know?
like I told
Yeah.
you, the experience is different for a
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
She's new, but like all the good dancers are, you get to dance with the new dancer, like the good leads, and they're like very welcoming.
Yeah.
Whereas
And she's
for-
got a great personality, so like that's also
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
help.
that's
her
why they're coming
stand
towards her.
out.
Yeah. They're like, hey,
yeah.
let's teach you some things.
Yeah. 'Cause all
Whereas
about
for
personality.
for a lead who's new, we're drinking Long Island's because like no one wants to dance with us, and we're like,
Yo,
up
you want
towards
to
the
dance with that
edge,
guy
and
that does a turn the whole dance? Bro,
Yeah.
all he does is a turn. That's it.
Yeah, that's why it's like when we talk about like rejections, it's an interesting conversation, right? Because you have the right to reject like whoever you want.
Yeah.
You have the right to be snobby if you want to. But if you are like that, I don't think you should be allowed to talk about how you want to grow the dance scene. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing more discouraging. There's nothing more discouraging.
Wait,
to
who
a
does
new-
that?
All right, so we got Maribel, Janine, Michelle from Philly.
Damn. Calling everyone out.
Yeah. No, I'm totally kidding. But no, like I do feel that way, right? Like you definitely don't have to dance with anybody you don't want to. Like you paid money to do that. You're using like time out of your day to go. But like it's very hard to get new dancers in. Turning them down is very discouraging. And you're turning them down because they don't know, but it's it's a joke people make where like a job requires you to get experience. To get the experience, you know what I mean? Like whatever that is.
I usually say yes to everyone. Not always.
Write this down.
Okay,
Wait,
not
I'm kidding.
always.
What about the time you rejected me?
Okay, hey, yeah, because it's you, Greg.
Everybody rejects you. Everybody rejects
That's okay.
you.
That's okay.
fair,
That's
that's fair.
good.
Yeah.
No, but like.
Did
for
you look
most
away
of-
when you rejected him though?
Make sure you do that when you tell Greg no.
It
you
wouldn't
gotta,
be the first
You gotta be
time,
like,
yeah.
I gotta fold my socks. Yeah.
Well, no, it's funny because I've actually thought about this. I was like, should I ask a guy to dance? Like,
Yes.
I know it's normal.
You should.
And I know
Big
that.
compliment, big
I do
compliment.
that.
But be careful
sometimes-
because I might propose after. Like if you asked me when I was beginning, I'm like, she loves me.
But it's like sometimes.
You're getting the wedding planner. You're like,
Nah.
what kind of ring
Kids
should
would
it be?
I'm
be
just
so
kidding.
cute.
I'm kidding. But no, seriously, ask. Yes.
I'm not asking you.
No.
Has Kiana ever asked me to dance? I don't think
She's
has.
never asked me to
Yeah.
dance.
Have you?
Oh wait, she asked me last night, but it was to use me to be close to Ross.
You know what?
And honestly,
That's fair, though.
I was okay with that. It still made my night.
Why are you telling them all?
No, because it was my favorite part of the night.
I think it's like the biggest compliment when like an advanced follow asks you to dance, because it's like not very common because you're getting bombarded by like dudes
Yeah,
asking
you
you
have
to
a
dance.
line,
So
right?
if you go out of
No.
your way to ask me, it's like damn, it's like such a great compliment.
But sorry, go on.
My
So you
bad.
were saying, yeah,
Well,
you were saying.
I have thought about it recently because I was like,
No, I was just thinking of you saying that, and then Gene, like the thoughts of proposing. Like at that point, advanced lead,
I'm in
asking,
there, bro.
yeah, advanced lead, asking you to dance.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke, but
Okay, continue.
it's
I'm
my
sorry.
truth. But other people probably wouldn't. But go ahead.
You can
anyway.
say no. You can say no.
Yeah,
To the
but
proposal?
yeah. So you were thinking about doing this. Leave
I've
me.
been thinking about this for a while because I was like, I should probably ask a lead to dance. I mean, I do it sometimes with like my close friends, but in general, like maybe people I don't know. And I always thought maybe I'm just really shy. Like I feel like people probably look
shy?
at me and they're like, oh, she doesn't want to dance with me. And it's like, that's not the case. It's just I'm even shy to ask a guy to dance. No matter how good you are, it's like, it's still there's a possibility of getting rejected. And I totally
Yeah.
get how leads
And
feel.
that's why I
like,
appreciate when a follow does do that, because
Yeah.
it's not very common, right?
yeah.
I never turn a follow down.
Facts.
Yeah, if she asks me, unless I'm like really done for the night. But
Yeah.
I will say, I if I were you, like you shouldn't be thinking like, oh, people might not think that you don't want to dance with them just because you don't ask them, because it's just so normal for follows to not ask leads. So like if you ever think
Yeah,
to
the
ask a lead and you
standard
do
is,
it, and you do it, it's gonna be amazing. But if you don't, because of how like discouraging it could be to get rejected, which is like a truth, then I think it's fine. Nobody's gonna.
Who's rejecting Kiana? But
I
now I get it.
rejected
though.
Yeah,
on
no,
Wednesday.
Maybe when you
let me.
What? Who?
yeah,
Who?
Wednesday.
No, name him.
I
Name him. We should all
did.
shame him.
we'll bleep it out. But who was it?
No, I don't know who it was.
No, we're not
That's
bleeping his
someone I've
name
never
out.
seen
Oh.
before.
Yeah, who was it?
No, I don't know who it was, but I went
What
up
do
to
you
them.
look
I
like?
was like, "Hey, do you want to dance?" And
Let's
they're
go
like,
through all the dances.
6 foot buff.
Was it the
Janine's
guy that was
boyfriend?
wearing the same shirt as you yesterday? Maybe. Is it
Nah,
that
he's
guy?
a good dude. I could tell because we were wearing the same shirt.
Definitely not that guy.
Yeah, definitely not that guy.
"No,
Was it Gene?
it was G."
I was playing hard to get though, so that's different.
No,
That's
but
different.
like I feel for follows who have to say no if they fear they're gonna get hurt, because I feel like
Yeah.
follows, like there's a risk they could get hurt if like a lead doesn't know what he's doing, whereas like
We're
the
used to
chance
that.
the chance that leads are gonna get hurt are
Very high.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no,
nobody's
what?
been talking about that, man. Every time we have this conversation about like follows being hurt, nobody ever talks about how leads are being hurt every day, man. Like I think probably like I can confidently say this that probably 4 out of every 10 leads out there are hurt emotionally every night. You know what I mean? And nobody's talking about
you're
this.
joking about it, but I feel like it might be kind of true though.
You need therapy afterwards.
At least when you're
That is
first
true,
starting
though.
out. When you're first starting out.
Why are we emphasizing physical hurt
Yeah,
versus
you're gonna recover.
emotional?
Kiana, your back's gonna recover, but like I took years to recover from all
Oh,
those
really?
rejections. And I'm still hurt.
No,
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
I
it's
bet.
rough in the beginning. Getting rejected left and right, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it's rough.
I believe that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
it's not even the words. It's the how they do it. And
It's the
like,
looking
reaction.
away.
What's the worst rejection way that you've gotten?
Greg.
Yeah, it's just the body, like the the nonverbal cues
Like-
of like looking you up
Like
and down.
insignificant,
damn.
like you're insignificant.
Or yeah,
type
they
shit.
see through
They
you.
do that?
Yeah.
Some followers
happens.
do that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I've
Cool.
talked about this like on the pod before, but like I've literally had girls like I asked them like, hey, and they're like,
I don't see you.
they literally don't even acknowledge that I'm
And then
there.
you're like, let's dance.
Or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
being left mid dance. Like that's part of it, right? Like they kind of don't respect you enough to just finish the dance
They
with
do
you.
that?
I have
There was
been
a
left
minute
mid dance
left,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
had
have
that,
been
I've
left
had
mid dance before by like a very good dancer.
What'd
in the
you
DMV.
do?
Nothing. No. Well, I said the story before. She actually went to go dance with like a pro. So she was getting ready to go dance with a pro, but like half the song was left. There was still like 2 more hours left in the night. It's still like to me it was kind of like disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't just finish the dance, like. And yeah, it didn't make sense. It was the first night of Bacha Tours. You know, it wasn't even like the Saturday before the pro left.
It happened yesterday? Who was
Yeah, it
it?
happened yesterday.
Who was it?
No, this
Yeah.
was years ago. This was like around the time Bacha Tours first started.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Greg definitely has the worst rejection experience.
It's pretty bad. I cried when I got home.
Can we
Nah,
we
I'm
talk
just
about
kidding,
another
but-
experience where it's not even a rejection by a follow, but it's like you're just too late, right? Like say I'm like about to ask Kiana, but then she ends up dancing with Greg right away. And like, have you ever like mid reach?
Yeah, bro.
And
And someone
you're just,
beats
like-
you to it?
Someone beats you to it, and you're just kind of like,
Oh yeah, how do
Just
you feel,
awkwardly
Kiana?
standing.
Like when that happens, like when there's like 2 guys asking you at the same time. How do you decide?
Yeah. How do you decide,
This
and why
is-
is it the more attractive guy?
This is my
Why is
thing.
it always me? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like
I'm
this.
just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah,
I really don't know what to do, and I'm like, you guys fight.
fight over it, fight over
You
it.
guys choose.
Usually I'm
I'm
like,
not
you got it, bro.
choosing.
But yeah.
Yeah,
That
and
is
then
so
whoever
funny.
goes for it, I'm like, okay.
Nah,
Do
I
you
got- I
ever
got
base
this.
it? Do you ever base it off of like time though? Because I've definitely seen it where the second person doesn't care that you already admitted to like dancing with somebody else, and they'll still reach out to
It
you.
feels bad, but it's like a race. Whoever.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like-
Well,
And
I mean,
then-
if
but
someone
these
goes
people-
first, that, you
Yeah,
know,
these people like
obviously.
realize they still lost, and they'll still go. They're like, huh? I've
Because
seen that before.
no, because I
bro.
get that. I think I do that because I'm already there, and I'm like, I kind of have to
Yeah.
commit at that point.
But you want them to know, like, hey, I wanted.
Yeah,
Is that the
like,
way?
get me,
Yeah.
get me the next.
No,
time,
the people I saw, like, they were.
they were still trying to get.
No,
yeah.
they actually like made their point. Like this person that I saw doing this, I don't know their name. It was actually a follow, but this follow was like, oh no, I had asked them, but like the other follow clearly asked like first, so it was just the most. I was just watching this whole thing, and it was the most awkward situation because the lead was like, well, she asked me first though.
Follows can be aggressive.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
true.
seen like
for
with,
artists,
with
especially.
artists.
Oh my god.
Yo,
yeah.
they'll fight for an artist, bro. I've seen. We're gonna have to bleep that out. My bad. But I've seen that. It gets pretty.
It is
You're
crazy
kinda like,
to see.
It's not that serious. I mean, I'll be aggressive in the sense like
Oh.
if it's about to be my turn, I'm like, I'm going.
What's your
Like,
strategy, Kiana?
Yeah, what's your
What is
strategy?
your strategy?
You gotta
Throw
like,
some elbows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
She's stiff arming hoes out there.
yeah. No, I like try to stand like near them, like you're trying to make maybe a little eye contact, stand around them. Obviously, usually if there's a line, I'll get in line. Like
I've heard follows
You
like
know?
they don't care, like they'll
Oh,
cut the line.
Yeah, they'll
yeah.
cut the line
Oh.
and they'll just beat for it.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
go
What?
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's
firsthand.
insane.
and
dude,
if you
like-
cut in line, then they get mad and they're like, like
Yeah.
Like,
Rightfully so. Like, yo, I've
Yeah.
been waiting here 7 songs. Get your ass back.
no,
there.
but
Yeah.
it's like they're like,
Too much. Yeah.
oh, kind of. It's like, you know, if a girl cuts me, I'm like, fine, just go. Like,
Oh,
I'm
really?
not gonna.
Like you-
Nah, I'd be like, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
letting anybody.
I'm
cut
trying
me.
to think.
I'm not gonna fight a girl just because she's.
I'll fuck
We'd
somebody.
we'd support you though. We'd jump in there.
If someone wants to throw me in there,
I think
and
at
I'm
this
like,
point it's okay to
okay.
like we're helping you out. I think, you know, equality. I think it's okay if we're like helping you jump a girl at this point. Yeah,
That's okay.
because she deserves it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she cut you in line.
you're right. Yeah.
We didn't start it.
That's right. I do have another.
All of us have our own individual voices. We don't necessarily represent what anybody else says. No, I'm kidding.
No, we'd go in as a pod. Like,
Okay, we're still committed.
yeah.
That was not okay what you did. I do have another interesting topic for you guys.
Yeah. What do we got?
This has been kind of in the news recently in the dance
Oh,
In the
was it room?
news.
Was it room 822 or?
news. Oh shit!
Have
I
you
wasn't
been
gonna
Did you
bring
go?
that up.
Did you go?
guys go? I did try to go. It was too
Damn.
late. Though.
I got the invite.
Oh.
Did you get the invite?
I didn't get it.
I didn't get the invite.
I didn't get the invite, but I tried to go anyways.
That's
You
That
kinda
was a good
cried?
picture. That was a good picture.
You saw it?
I did. You didn't see it?
No.
I didn't see it.
Wait.
I missed
Nah.
it.
No, we were talking about this earlier, but I gave him a lot of credit for it. Like the
Hey,
creativity.
Jamie, can you?
Creativity.
Like
Ja-
the creativity
Fucking
level,
Jamie.
like 10 out of 10.
You're like,
I approve.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I would
Did you
never
send me
do
the
that.
picture? Could you send it to me, please?
You don't have it? Oh, I have
Do you
it.
have
I
it?
I heard
have it
good
saved
things
at home.
about
it's my,
it.
It's a good
Guys,
picture.
It's my
The-
wallpaper actually.
I'm not supporting this.
Wait,
but I
can you
heard
just
good
send it?
things.
Can you just send it? I mean, you can come on if you want.
We got
That
our
wasn't gonna be
media
the
team
topic,
sending
but
us.
we
the,
can talk about this too.
the creativity. Hold on, the creativity behind this picture, like the level of effort. Like I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like the haziness on the mirror was like the perfect.
It
It-
leaves room for mystery. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
it's so much.
mysterious,
But it
yeah.
was the right levels of mystery, right? Like you
Yeah.
can see who the person was very clearly.
You can see the
but the size of the
outline of it.
person,
the
that was
size.
the mystery.
This
You could,
The size was the mystery.
yeah, I could. Did
No,
you?
you can tell it's pretty.
Oh damn, you looked at it closer than I did. Did he?
Yo, this is Greg. This is Greg.
no.
Let me zoom in.
I
real
might
quick.
have zoomed in a little bit. Honestly, you
Yo,
didn't have to. It was like-
okay,
Was
fair.
it good?
Okay,
Like,
but
a
here's the
good
thing.
size?
I
Here's,
think it was pretty.
here's the
decent.
thing. We don't know if that's the final size.
Wait, what?
We don't know if that's the final form.
That's a picture.
And that's the impressive thing. It's not the final.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, like, how many takes do you
Okay. Yeah.
how many takes do you think that took?
With his level of experience, I think this was a one and done.
Nah, he's definitely done that joint before, bro.
No, but that's what I mean. But for this one, for 822, I think that was a one and done.
Nah, I would have went to his room for sure.
I did try to go.
It would have got me for sure.
Yeah. Whoever it got, I respect it. Like I don't judge.
Yeah,
him
I
at all.
wouldn't. No, if a girl went, I wouldn't blame her at all.
His timing for accidentally doing that was terrible, I would say.
Yo, that's true. Bro.
How believable do you think it is to accidentally post that to your
I don't know.
story?
Nah, there's
no
no
idea.
way he did that on purpose, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not posting your meat.
He
by
might have done
accident
close.
on your
I think he
story.
might have tried to do close friends. It's like was my.
No, I think
I
because
don't
the
know.
button.
It's debatable.
No, when you're sending something, you can like the button is right there to share to your story. And if you're like drinking,
Yeah,
I can
true.
definitely see that
Okay, I can
happening. Like, yeah. I
It's
can
like
definitely see-
I've done it through experience. You know, I know how he feels.
Yeah, if I'm, yeah, maybe.
Oh, sorry. What was the question?
Sorry, yeah, this was not the
That's not
topic.
the
What was,
question.
what was the question?
The actual question was,
Shot the news.
do you flirt when you dance? That's the question.
Ooh, let's let
Maybe.
Kiana go first.
Depends who I'm dancing with, but I
Okay.
mean, I can definitely say like obviously if it's someone attractive, like yeah, why not?
Okay.
And even if
Okay.
they're not attractive, I do find like when the music. What are you laughing?
Yeah, Ryan always does this. Yo, I love when Ryan,
He'll think it's some random shit like accidentally.
I love when Ryan does that. Bro.
Go right.
No, go.
Holy
Go.
shit.
Sorry,
No,
I'm sorry,
no.
Kiana.
Yeah,
Keep going.
come on, man.
It's your turn.
No, wait. Continue.
Yeah,
on,
no,
man.
definitely if it's someone attractive, yeah, why not? Or if the song, like I'm really feeling it, even when it's not someone that I'm necessarily like attractive.
If
and
it's
that-
someone super ugly, but it's a good song.
Maybe it depends. Like
What-
if
okay,
it's
what
like
if,
a close, maybe a close friend, like
Yeah.
I'll still kind of like do little flirty things, but it's more so for me and because I feel the music, not because I'm trying to like make a move or do anything else.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, I
definitely
definitely
different.
separate. Yeah, I definitely
with someone that I'm
separate.
attracted to.
Yeah, I think in this question we can say being flirty, but like no intentions of
Yeah.
like doing anything further.
Yeah.
I mean, unless. All right. No. Okay. Anyways. No. What if the guy you're dancing with, you're not attracted to him, but he's the one being like dance flirty. Like you don't think he's trying to take you to like roommate you too or anything, but like he's just being dance flirty.
I mean, it depends what he's doing. If he's like
Yeah.
touching inappropriately.
No.
obviously
Like
but-
like a respectful, tasteful, like flirty. Would you
Can
start?
you give an example?
No.
All right, let's show the demo.
Actually, like Ryan,
All
I
right,
feel like
wait.
the way like Ryan dances.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're not actually like flirting with them, but you're like you're like dramatic.
Dance, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's good fun.
Yeah. So you would do
No,
it
I
back even though you're not attractive to the
Yeah.
person. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'd reciprocate as long as it's like tasteful.
Yeah, I like to match energy,
Yeah.
unless I'm not feeling the energy. But you know.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
I don't think I'm flirty when I dance, but
No.
I'm too in my head.
Okay, I'm trying to think if you are.
I
Yeah.
don't think I am.
At least with me, you're not.
Damn it. I was trying to be.
Gene was flirting.
I guess it's not working.
And then
bro.
I was going 1, 2.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
To be honest, yeah,
Kiana, hit this
I'm
1,
too in
2,
my
3.
head. I'm too in my head when I dance still to like be flirty, like generally. Like it can happen, but I think generally like I'm not very like flirty.
Yeah, I don't think you are.
Just not with me. Maybe with someone.
Why
else.
is it
Wait, I've
that?
never
Why?
twerked on you mid dance.
No.
That's like my move.
Oh,
Oh.
that is your way of flirting. I
But
think.
to be honest, we've danced like 3 times.
Whose fault is that?
You.
No.
You haven't asked him.
You haven't asked me.
You didn't ask me.
I've been playing hard to get.
Oh, me too. then.
Gene was
That's his
like
way
waiting.
of flirting. But
Yeah. If I just don't look at her.
He hasn't proposed yet, so it's
Yeah.
not flirting.
No, but I don't actually know why that is. Like, oh well, actually I do
I don't
know.
know.
You were on my list of like intimidating persons to dance with. As I
Why?
was like getting better, just because like I'm in my head when I dance, and you are an amazing dancer. So I was like, as I was improving, I was like, man, like
We
I
could
don't wanna
literally
bored.
be doing a basic.
I get that.
We're
Every
good.
follow says that. However, as a lead, I couldn't help but to not be intimidated.
No,
Like,
that's an important feeling because I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of leads can relate to that. in
yeah, we're
terms of-
scared to bore the follow. Like,
Yeah.
we're so scared of
because
it.
like the follows experience is like
Yeah.
important,
Yeah,
right?
facts.
So I understand follows saying that, but like nobody, it's not like you know that you're doing the bare minimum right. You know what I mean? Like when you're first starting, it's like, hey, just a good basic, just like make it fun. But like, what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's really like
what does a good basic mean? Like, do you think most classes out there are teaching a good basic? No.
That's yeah.
Like that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't
what
think-
is
yeah.
what does a good basic mean? What does making it fun mean? Like as somebody that I'm gonna be in my head, I'm not very like emotional. Like I'm just in my head. I'm not feeling like, oh, this feels amazing. I'm just like 1, 2, 3. So that's why. And then like now I'm not. Like now it's like, oh, it's just Kiana. Like it's fun. But I like never see you at socials because I don't go to
Yeah.
very
'Cause I don't
many.
go to them.
Yeah. Well, I go to the ones Greg goes. Yeah. Long answer. It doesn't matter. But anyways, who's next?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
We'll
I'm,
dance tonight. We'll
I
dance
forgot
tonight.
where this went.
yeah, I'm curious like where Ryan is. I think for me, I think I'm kind of where like Kiana is. Like I could be 40, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. I could be just like.
Could be. I thought we were trying to be honest, but it's all right.
No, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
don't lie.
I mean, I definitely, yeah, I dance flirtatiously sometimes, but I don't think it, I don't think it always means something, right?
Yeah.
Like
Sometimes.
When does it mean something?
Sometimes it does mean
But it
something.
could.
Do you
Like,
have a
I guess
move?
when
Do you
you
have a move you do when it means something?
Damn, I don't know if I have a move. I think it's
The
just an
all the
overall
follows
vibe.
out there want to know.
I think it's just like a vibe thing. I don't know if it's like a move in particular. I think it's like a look too. I think it's a look.
Yeah,
Is the look?
no, that's why I think that's interesting.
Ryan has that look.
It's
Like,
interesting
It
to
gets
get
me every
into.
time.
No, it's interesting to talk about, right? Because like, what is flirting, right? A lot of it is the eye contact. I feel like, and the energy that comes from those eye contacts. Where It's like, hey, are we gonna?
Yo, Ryan is so good at that. Bro.
Are we
I'm not
gonna
lie.
what? Are we gonna
Oh.
what?
Have you guys ever like have been so into the dance and then next thing you know you're here and you're like, should I go for it?
Oh. Actually,
We actually discussed that earlier.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone for it?
No.
Oh, okay.
have you thought about it?
No.
Have you been in that? Okay, hold on. So you've never been in that situation?
I've never had anyone kiss me at a social.
But you've been nose to nose. Like,
But-
I guess that what you're
Like,
talking about.
close-
But you've
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
about it. You've been like, wow, this guy could kiss me right now.
I could probably think, oh, we're so close, like.
We might
It
as
could.
well.
It could
We
happen.
might
But
as well
I
at this
would. I
point.
would never.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I'm not saying that you would, but I'm saying you've been in situations where we're like, yo, this could totally happen, like right now.
I'm just
If
saying.
we were this close.
Yeah.
Yes.
Has it happened to you though?
That I was this close, yes. That
That you thought
we're-
like something more could happen?
Of course. That fact
I
that's
mean,
happened to everybody. No?
At least
No?
for
like,
me.
I'm
it's
trying
just
to get
never
her
actually
answer.
Okay.
happened. Like I was here, but it's like it never got to the point where I felt like, oh, he's actually about to like lean in fully.
I guess I'm just trying to think like, have you thought like in a moment, have you caught yourself in a moment that close to somebody thinking this could totally happen right now? Like if this dude, if
they
he
leaned
misread
in,
the sign,
okay,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's the other thing. You mentioned that like they could misread the sign.
Yeah, to do that to do that on the dance floor is kind of crazy though.
It's
Like,
already
Yeah,
it's
just
crazy.
wait till you go to your 822 or whatever, bro. Like, oh.
No, but what I guess what I want to chime in on is like that is really that is the connection I think that dancers love is that like hey if
I could kiss her right
like
now.
that playful connection.
no yeah
Oh.
like the playful connection where like you start off the dance you feel each other's vibe out and then you get into like oh this is gonna be a flirty dance
Yeah.
right and then
I
you,
love when I see you do that, bro. I love.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
watching
I
Ryan
love
dance.
Ryan
I love watching
drama,
Ryan
bro.
dance.
It's so I love it. Yeah.
no because like what I love about that moment right when you're close dancing like flirty is like I don't know I really enjoy that moment because like for me it's not like I don't dance flirty like a lot but when it does
Lies.
happen when it does happen it's like hey like how long can I like keep the tension like do you feel the tension right when you like
Oh.
lock eyes
Yeah.
or you're like nose to nose or something it's like oh like
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can definitely confirm that I'm not a very flirty dancer because I'd look away in those moments.
okay no that's
I
what I'm
look
saying
away.
because
Yeah, I
that's the
look
tough
away.
part
Yeah, I
I've
look
done
away.
that too.
no that's
I look
the
away, yeah.
it's like who's gonna look away like that's the fun game of
Yeah,
it it's like,
that's okay. I see it.
Who
Yeah.
usually looks away? You or the girl?
I probably look I probably like intent like I try to stay in, and it's enjoyable to be there, but then it's like
And then you look back though. You look back though.
So dramatic.
Just for the
then I
drama.
look back.
Just-
For the
dude,
drama aspect of it, it's like we should no. I shouldn't.
It's
like
crazy.
that.
It's crazy how those like subtle looks, and this is a little bit different, but it ties to like your drama moments, like your like the flirtiness, like literally just something so subtle as like an eye flick and back, or like
A
just like
smirk.
a head, yeah,
Yeah.
like a it makes like a big impact in like the moment, how it makes you feel. Like, bro, I still think about watching like your dance video with Becky, bro. Like when she looked. Like all of her expressions and like everything she was doing to add
Yeah.
to like the drama that you were
You're like
kinda
dancing
creating.
with your face at that point. Like,
Yeah.
With your facial expression.
No, 'cause
yeah.
yeah,
I
I
was
think-
like, that's crazy. And this is getting a little bit away from flirtiness, but we can tie right back. Like I just think like those moments that you talked about are like
No, yeah,
huge.
and that's why I love dance because like in general as a person like out in the world like I'm not flirty. So like
he's
being-
got that riz.
But being like dancing, it gives me an ability to
Because
like
you're like
play.
acting. In a
Yeah,
way,
I can
right?
be a character of like someone I'm not typically like who I typically
Who are you in your what's
come take me out. You can find out.
Take me to 822 and I'll show you. bro.
Damn, Greg really wants to go to A22.
I know.
You guys started talking about
He
that.
brought the topic up.
I
Yeah.
did want to go to A22. I already said it though.
I already said I
it.
went.
But yeah, I guess Kiana, what like if it is a flirty dance, like I guess what do you think about like what are like subtle things you feel like you do to be flirty or what do you like you could go both ways like what you feel like you do to be a little bit flirty is it like how you look at the lead or is it what do they do that you like
Yeah, I
like
really
those
like
flirty
that
dance?
question. Like what
Yeah.
Start with the first
Start
one.
with
but
the
I like
first one,
second
sorry.
Yeah.
So what would I do?
Yeah.
What's your move? What's your flirty move?
Not gonna lie, I don't really have much, to be honest.
Yeah?
I think it really depends, like, on the energy, the tension. Like, am I attracted to him? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's say that's all the case.
Let's say you're attracted to this guy and you're like, it's a great song, your one red motorcycle in or whatever it's called, purple motorcycle.
Blue motorcycle. Oh God, yeah. Those are dangerous.
Is that even a real drink?
Bro, a Long Island is
Look
crazy.
it up.
A Long
I like
Island
that,
before you go
but-
dancing is crazy, but all right.
They're good.
I respect that. Honestly, I respect that.
You just need one, and you're
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
That's true.
You save
saying.
money.
Yeah,
But
true.
I would say what every follow probably already does is like the hand in the back of the neck.
Oh, fuck, that gets me every time, bro. Every time.
I'll melt.
Yeah, it's
you
like
would-
you find
would get
subtle
me, yeah,
ways,
yeah.
or like on their like the side, you kind of like grab them a little bit.
Ooh.
You know, like
That also,
it's
yeah.
like finding
Damn,
different
those
ways
are great
to
moves.
like.
Holy
Oh,
you
I
know,
didn't know
Yeah,
that was
it's like
flirting. I thought
subtle.
that
Yeah,
was
it's like
normal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you're not actually making a move. Like
No,
you're
I
not
thought that
kissing
was
them.
just like a thing, like how you dance.
Yeah.
Like, don't you do that for
Just so
support,
many
though?
follows do that to me. Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
I'm Greg.
like putting your hand.
No, that's
it's
not
like,
what I. Damn, bro. No, I just meant like, cause like sometimes there's moves that require for you to do that. No, like.
Not in the same way though.
Oh, alright.
Like if you
Sorry,
were
my
feeling like I can't think of the song right now, but like a song that you really feel and
Yeah.
you're dancing with someone that you're like super attracted
Roommate
to,
you too.
like you,
It's a
Wait,
song.
but
Somebody
what
play it.
I guess
Yo, shout out Miguel for that song.
Yo,
you're
shout
in
out
close
Miguel, for
position,
real.
or
yeah,
where are
like
you?
Say, it depends. I don't
Okay,
know what
okay.
move, but I would say if I'm in close
Oh, and you,
position, some
like-
type of move.
Do you
I
hug
come-
them a little
I co-
tighter?
Yeah.
Oh, you hug him a little
Oh.
tighter.
Like you just kind of grab
And
them
then
a
you-
little bit
Oh.
more,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Damn,
Or
yo.
like, you know, the neck, like you purposely like get really close in their face, like stuff like that.
As a lead in the scene, approve of all of your go-tos.
You like- yeah.
Keep doing it. Keep
Yeah,
doing it.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The main one.
I would definitely fall in love if somebody did all those things to me in one dance. I'm
Honestly,
like,
just the neck thing alone, I'd just be.
Yeah.
It'd be done from there.
yeah, 100%. So
But
if
I
you-
feel
if
like
you
a lot of
layer
follows
that-
do that already.
it's
Not flirty though.
That's true. Yeah. I
Don't
think
always think
there's
that the
a-
hand.
Yeah, that's the thing is like.
That's why layering. I mean, like when if you layered all of them.
Yeah.
But
I'm in
that's
love.
that's what I was like also saying is like dance flirting could not necessarily mean actual flirting, right? Like
Yeah,
some
agreed.
people are just like flirty when they dance, but they don't. And then the dance is over and they're like, all right, peace.
But yeah,
Actually-
what do you think the
Yeah.
difference is? Like, cause I've experienced like both of those, right? So where like one
What
is
is the
like it's doing those
Mm.
moves, say the moves that Kiana mentioned, where the grabbing back to the neck, but you can tell the energy is not in that way flirty, but versus
I think
the
I would
flirty
just like. I think I would try to feel out if they're generally just like that, or if they're only like that with like me, or like,
So
if they're
but like mid
if they're
dance,
just like that with everybody, then they're probably just that's just how they dance.
but
Right.
like mid dance.
So what
like,
you're
are
saying
trying
is
to,
you dance a song with her, she would layer everything Kiana just said, you fall in love. So what you do is you just watch her the rest of the night
dance with other.
to see how she
Yeah,
does.
I don't think I would watch her.
Greg's like,
That's a good question. How would I be able to tell?
Oh, you're gonna grab him by the neck too?
I feel like it's like I think it's like just a vibe thing. Like I think it's just like a vibe. You can kind of just tell.
But yeah, like that's what I wanted to like when we say
Yeah.
vibe, because I describe it as vibe too. But like, what is
Yeah,
vibe?
That is true. Like, what is the difference?
I think it's like
you feel like
I
that
think
energy,
sometimes you're
like
like,
the eye
damn, does she
contact,
like
Eye
like
contact.
a certain smile that you do, like you just feel it, right?
I think for me, I think it would have to be like maybe multiple dances and vibe outside of the dance. Like at no point I don't think that I could take anything that happened in a dance like that. At no point I can't see myself taking something that happened in a dance like serious enough to be like, yo, I think she's into me.
I
You
think
know?
I could. I'm not gonna lie. I think I could, bro.
Like your logical side or like your
No,
your
for
in
real,
love
yeah,
side.
Not for real.
No,
Both
shot,
sides.
bro. I don't
Yeah.
believe that.
He
I'm
falls
serious.
in love on the dance floor.
I mean, I
Yeah.
fall in love on the dance floor too, but once the song ends, I'm like, she's gonna do that to every other guy. I'm like,
I feel that.
Yeah.
Like you're like, damn, that was like the best dance
Yeah.
ever. Like we were feeling each other. Like what? And then you go look, and you're like, damn, they're
And
dancing
yeah,
really
and some
close.
people just some
It's
people
so
are just like
it's a
very
roller coaster
connected.
of emotions.
Like,
It's like such a
fuck
high
him.
and
Yeah.
then such a
Oh.
she's
Gotta
gonna
bleep
do that to someone else.
Yeah, some people are just like very connected dancers, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? So like,
what I want to go back to Ryan's second question,
What was
and
it
then I
again?
want to bring up something Michelle like asked earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Because like everybody already, I'm sure everybody already watched our first episode, so everybody knows what we like follows you to us like during a dance, like flirty wise, right? It's literally everything you mentioned. But like, what is it that you like?
Like what a lead does.
is
Yeah, what are the
like,
subtle
what is it
things
that,
of-
what is it that a lead does that like you really like if they're being flirty?
Kind of similar in the way of like, you know, pulling you in, kind of making you feel more close. I definitely love being playful, whether it's flirty in a romantic way or not. Like that's probably the biggest thing is like being very playful within your dance, being very close, like bringing you up like here, and you're like, ooh, you know.
Ooh.
So there's not
Okay,
like
okay, okay.
one
Building
like specific
suspense.
thing.
So building
yeah,
suspense.
it's
You
like
really
I
like
want
that
to feel
suspense.
like,
Ryan's good
oh
at that.
shit, like
yo,
I was,
Ryan, you're checking all the boxes.
Hey, if anybody hasn't watched Ryan's like last few reels, if you want to learn how to flirt, watch
Yeah.
watch that shit.
Yeah, I study them
serious.
every
I'm
night
not
before I
even
go to
joking.
sleep. I study them. No, but it's something that actually like Michelle brought up earlier when we were talking to Haley, which watch our podcast, guys.
Shout out Haley.
yeah,
She has
shout
her own
out-
podcast, Healing with Haley. Go check it
Yeah,
out too.
shout out to Haley. Is that would you guys change the way you danced if you were in a relationship?
Oh, good
Yes.
question. Yeah, I would definitely change it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in that experience before because I feel like, I mean, there's obviously a respect for your partner.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Huge.
I feel like a lot of people dance in a way that is very close that maybe their partner wouldn't be okay with.
Yeah.
And I always feel like in a relationship, you should have some boundaries. Of course, not every relationship is going to feel the same way.
Right.
It's just my personal opinion and experience that I feel like you have to have some type of boundaries, right? I'm not going to dance with someone like super close and all like, you know, in a way, the same way I would probably dance with my partner.
Yeah.
So it's like
Right.
sometimes maybe we have little things that, oh, I would prefer if you didn't do that. You know, maybe
Yeah.
don't put your hand behind their neck. Like that's not a technical
Necessary.
thing. That's
Yeah.
not even correct with technique or anything. It's just a thing that we do.
Yeah.
But that's something that we maybe wouldn't want in our dances because our partner doesn't like it. And, you know, sometimes you have to be okay with that if you want to be in a
Yeah, I think that's
relationship.
like where the lot for me in my head. That's like where the logical line is. Like, is it necessary? Right? Like, it's not.
Yeah,
necessary.
does your nose have to be touching?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Does like do
Does
you
your hand
to,
have to be fully grasping his neck?
Yeah.
Up
Then
to
you
your
have
face?
to caress his face. Like, did you as the lead have to like bring her in, to,
Squeezing
like-
him really
yeah.
hard.
Did
like
you
as
have
a
to
hug.
squeeze her the whole entire like song? Like, not really. Like, none of that's seriousness. But I do think at some point, some of that could go to like respecting your partner. Because if you just have no lines, then you're just being super.
Yeah, would you guys be okay with like your partner, say you're dating someone, if they dance flirtatiously? Would you be okay with that or no?
It depends. What are they doing? That's
Whatever you like would define as like flirtatious dance, like the things we just talked about. If they danced in that manner with like everyone or like with other people, would you be okay with that?
It's like I feel like I'm okay with certain things. Like I totally understand because I dance also.
Right.
And I'm not like the type of girlfriend that's like super jealous over every
Right.
little thing. But I do feel like if say my partner's saying, "Hey, I don't want you doing this," it's like, well, it goes both ways.
Right.
Yeah. Like if you don't want me to put a hand on the neck, don't allow this girl that you're dancing with to do it to you either.
That's
So
fair. That's very.
What would
fair.
you want us? What would you want us to do? Be like, oh,
yeah, you
how would you do
I
that?
think
can
you can just open up the
easily
position.
yeah.
No, I'm
You can
joking.
just like go
I'm
into open
joking.
position. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're allowing her to do that
Yeah.
by
yeah.
staying there. Like
True.
you have the decision, the power to just go.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, back up. Don't
leave
touch
some
me like
space
that. I have a
for
girlfriend.
Jesus, you know.
Not for Jesus.
No, but I think generally, like, I guess from the guy's perspective, right, is I think we would hope for, and maybe that, like, if we didn't have the communication or the discussion yet, is the hope where it's like, hey, I hope my girlfriend would respect the fact that, hey, you know, there should be boundaries that are set where, hey, you know, we can trust each other, right?
Right, and you shouldn't have to like say anything, right? Like, I think she should know, like, maybe don't do forehead to forehead nose connection if you.
Where you're
Well,
about to
I
kiss.
do feel like there's some moments that you might have to have that conversation because maybe for you
Yeah.
don't like it, but maybe another couple has no problem with
That's
it.
true.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so and everyone's different. No one
That's true.
knows what we.
I guess I
we
would want
like.
my partner to like just not do that without me saying it.
No,
Wait,
and
wait,
it-
but would you actually care if you had to have that conversation with her, but she was understanding? You know what I mean? Like,
I
Are
would
you
prefer
saying-
if she
are you
already
saying-
just didn't do it.
yeah, but are you saying like if you saw her doing it, you're ending it right there and
I
then?
mean, yeah, I'm definitely not. No.
Yeah. I feel like that's fair. Because I agree with you. I think regardless of whether she should know or he should know, it makes sense to just have that conversation, especially if it's people like within the dance scene. Because like maybe they don't see anything wrong with caressing a guy's face, or maybe the guy doesn't see anything wrong with just
They
like
do it for the drama.
yeah, the
Yeah,
drama.
I think sometimes you are doing it for drama, and it actually doesn't mean anything, honestly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, but it's very important. Well, assuming you actually care about your partner, it's important if your partner does care about it.
No,
yeah,
but
you don't have
that's-
to be a good significant other. So
I feel like it's a
like-
very human thing because like I feel like even being a dancer and like seeing your partner like have good connection with someone else where it's like it's like why do I feel this
questionable.
way? Like I know dancing
exactly, and that's
but
why
that's
if I
that
dated,
connection looks really good. Like why?
if I did another dancer, like I wouldn't ask them to change anything other than their role. Like, hey, you can go out dancing as much as you want, but you're just gonna be a lead for the rest of the
Nah, they're gonna break up with you.
No, guys.
So we're gonna ask you to follow that.
Hell yeah, yo, I love following. It's been so much fun.
Nah, following is actually fun.
It's actually
and
so
it's like
much
so
fun.
different from leading that sometimes it's a good change.
Yeah,
Like,
do it all night.
Yeah, I could do
I
it
don't
all
know
night.
about
Yeah, I could do it all night. I'm not gonna lie. Greg won't dance with me though, but
nah. we danced one time, bro.
we did in Colombia.
Because if it's a dead social, I'll dance with my friends.
we did.
We
did.
friends.
That was actually kind of fun though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was. Anyway, guys, we've been going on for a while. What?
Wait, did I hear that correctly? Did I hear that?
Play that back.
No, guys. The conversation have been good, but we do have to start getting out of here soon. So let's start. Let's start wrapping it up. Let's
Kiana's
do.
birthday.
It is.
We're about to go to Bacha Tours.
It's
You doing
birthday.
a birthday dance?
Birthday month. Birthday month.
like, let's take a shot.
Wait, yeah, let's take a shot. Hold on. Let me
Wait, you
Yeah.
doing a birthday dance
Wait.
tonight or no? Ooh, let's go.
Hold on. Let's do the segment, then we'll close it out with a shot.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
somebody got to pour me up because I already finished my drink.
Yeah. Somebody's got a Jamie.
Intern, can I have a
Jamie,
drink?
yo.
Nah.
We don't have our intern here. We have just HR reps.
Yeah, I might just do that.
I don't think HR would be happy if we tell them to fill up our drinks more. Also, why did we double our HR team? Anyways,
because we gotta.
Wait, is it allowed for HR to be drinking?
yeah, actually, I encourage
On
it.
the
I
job?
approve.
I
It's
encourage-
crazy.
yeah,
On the
Can
job is crazy.
Yeah, I encourage it.
After work, happy hour is acceptable.
I think we'll
but
get
right
away
now-
with more.
Can
But
HR fire themselves? Like,
no, but we're bringing back for this first one blind rate, right? So Kiana, I don't think you've done this yet. It's a blind rated tier list.
this is how I get canceled. This is how I get canceled.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
says some wild things during this,
He
but
said Pablo and Raquel are mid, I think.
hold on, let me explain the game. Let me explain the game to her real fast, right? So essentially, I'm gonna give you a tier list. I'm gonna tell you, hey, like best, worst, terrible. Like it's already in your in our Instagram chat. So you already have it, and I'm gonna give you a couple, like one at a time, and you just have to rate them one at a
Trying to get
time.
me in trouble?
No. No,
That's
hey,
what-
you
that's
choose.
what-
It's your choice
that's
where
what
you rate
Gene
them.
loves.
But yeah,
Gene
the way it
wants
works is like you have to rate it before you know the full list, right? So you have to rate it at the time of like.
That's what's so tough.
there's
I'm just giving you-
I have to make them like 1 through 10 or
All
something.
all you're doing is you're gonna see the rating categories, and then I'm gonna throw one couple at you guys at a time, and you guys have to place them in a set category. Yeah. Okay. All right. So with that, the rating categories are in the pod chat and in your Instagram chat. Do you have your phone with you, Kiana?
My phone's charging.
Cool, cool.
Don't
I'll go
accidentally
get it.
hit
Hey, while you're
No
over
one
there,
told me I
hey,
had
might
to
as well
bring
pull
my
myself
phone.
up at this point.
Okay. So you guys have the rating categories
Ah, shit.
in the chat. All right.
Ready.
While Greg takes us out, all right, the first couple we're throwing out there is Alba y Ronaldo. Ronald? Ronaldo. Ronald.
What? Say,
Wait,
what?
where did you send this?
What?
Is it? Yeah, Alba y
Who?
Ronaldo.
Where did
Oh,
you?
Ronald. It's
Is
not
it?
Ronaldo. It's Ronald.
Damn, I don't know who's.
Wait, where did you post it?
You don't know who that is? You
No,
can look them up real fast.
No, I know.
No,
I know- I
know who.
I know them. Yo, they
It's
have
just I don't
amazing
know
footwork.
who else is in the options.
Wait.
That's
say it
what I
again.
think.
Which couple?
Alba y Ronaldo.
Alba y Ronaldo. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say good.
Yeah,
Wait,
but-
what were the rating? What were the
That's gonna say
categories?
It's in the pod chat. It's
Oh, the
goaded.
pod
But
chat.
no,
Yeah,
their
yeah,
their
sorry.
footwork is fire.
Oh yeah.
Their footwork is amazing.
I actually watch them every night before I go to sleep. So
You don't even.
They
know who
do
are,
like
do
this
you?
one trick I really like.
I have no idea. All right. So what are you putting? Did you put them somewhere?
I said good.
Good.
All right. Good. All right. Hold on.
All right. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, damn, Ryan off the
Damn,
top.
Ryan
He's
off
scared. Ryan is
Do you
scared.
know them, Ryan? Ryan, do you know them?
Ryan is just scared that Pablo Raquel are making a second
tag them
appearance.
in this, bro.
Oh,
Wait, Ryan, do you know
God.
them or no?
Nah, I know them. I
Oh.
follow them, but
Oh, damn, you follow them, but you just realized.
no, yeah, I think they're great dancers. But yeah, I wasn't like, oh, I want to follow their style. I guess.
Yeah.
They're just a different style.
Yeah, they're
Where-
just different.
Where would you put them at?
I put good too.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next we got Kike not here.
Oh. I'm gonna say great.
Yeah. Why are you stealing my answer?
I'm gonna let you go first next
Why are
time.
you
Okay.
waiting? Why are you waiting for Greg to answer?
I'm not. It's just
She's copying my
I'm trying to
answers to the
think.
test.
Ryan's always the outlier though.
Hey, what'd you say, Ryan?
I'm gonna say good. Cause like I think before, like again, like I don't like I think they're great dancers, but just not my style. But when I did take their class,
I do like their class.
I thought that it was a good class.
I do like, yeah.
But I'm gonna keep them. Good.
Also, he's jacked as fuck. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm just
first
saying.
the 822.
Yo, if he was an 822
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. He was my first
dance,
like
crush.
dance man crush.
If they were both in room
He was-
822, Greg would be in there.
Oh,
he was
bro,
the- he was the
might be
head of-
the most jacked bachatero out there. Like
100%.
bro. He's yo, he throws her around like nothing, bro.
That's what's fun. Like
He's a massive dude,
Yeah.
and she's
Dance-
probably the smallest.
And for his like,
No.
for
Bro,
the amount
no.
of muscle he has, he moves well. Like,
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like based on like I guess society, like general society, and then dance. Like if you're like a shorter man who's not like going to the gym as much, like
Yeah.
you can go far.
All right, this next one, I think. Okay, wait, hold on. So great, and then Ryan, you said good. This next one, I think we need to let Ryan answer first. Pablo Raquel.
Wait, what were the categories? Okay. I'm gonna put them at great.
Great.
wow.
Amazing.
Not, you're going back
You're-
on your word.
You're
just-
going
what do you mean?
great for Pablo Raquel. All right.
Why? Yeah, they're great.
I would put them a bit higher, but that's just me. All right. All right. What do you guys think?
I'm
I
gonna say
put amazing.
I'm gonna say goated.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, so
I'm gonna say
Kiana's putting
goated.
amazing. Damn, just Ryan
Why
refuses
did
to
you
give him
put?
some
Why
respect.
did you say amazing?
Me?
There, yeah, both of you. Or wait.
I said goated. I put them at the top.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know who else
I
is
just
coming.
don't know who's gonna be
Okay.
on the list. So
And-
it's like
No,
Yeah,
but
for
what do
me,
you love about them? What do you love
Like
about
for
them?
me, Pablo is the only lead where I'm like, damn, he's really dancing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just about the follow. Like he's actually himself dancing while he's leading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
No.
very rare. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah.
like
yeah,
so if you can dance as a lead male,
yeah.
you know, that's honestly like such a good thing because not every lead knows how to like
No.
move
Like,
their
most
body
leads
and
don't.
Most
stuff.
leads-
So
most
yeah, he
leads-
definitely
Including
kills
myself,
it.
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself in there.
With the exception of myself. Yeah. Wow, Ryan. Okay, Ryan still refuses to respect them, but okay.
What are
all
you
right,
talking
next.
about?
So you,
They're
oh, wait,
great.
You
I put them
you
as
basically
great.
put them at mid again.
Yeah, that's kind of mid, bro. That's crazy,
No,
bro.
Ryan's
I
canceled.
respect. I respect Pablo. Like
Not
he,
enough.
he legit dances. It's just, is it my style? It's not my style. Like
All
that I
right.
appreciate, you know.
All right,
But they're great. That's what the category says. Great.
guys, you
Yeah,
heard it
let's see,
again.
let's
I'm just saying. Yeah, you heard it again. But all right, the next one we got Aitori Angelica.
I put goaded.
I'm gonna put amazing.
Are you being forced to say that, Kiana?
What do you mean?
As
I have
one of,
either
like, your
goaded or
instructors?
sorry, no,
As
not
one of your
sorry.
instructors?
They're great. What are you talking about?
All right. So goaded. I'm just making sure.
I'm happy with amazing for them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
using their
I love them.
because
I
I'm
love
using
watching
their move like as a learning from Greg. I'm gonna put them as amazing also.
them. Amazing.
I do like his move. I use
I
it a
thought
lot.
moved via Greg.
Yeah.
I do it too. As
It's
a lead.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Which one is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows the move.
Oh, that one. That
Bro.
Yeah, I learned
That's the
it.
move.
It's
that
so
move
much
is
fun.
goated, bro.
It's so
Whatever
much
you
fun watching them dance. Like Pablo is amazing watching him dance because the man can dance.
Yeah.
Like the man looks good dancing and nobody can say anything else. Like Aitor looks good
He's
dancing.
also jacked too, by the way.
It's just you guys put me in a hard position. They're all good. It's like
yeah.
That's that like
That's why it's
saying-
goated, amazing,
don't
great.
give me a
good.
guys. Don't listen to them. You guys are great.
All right. All right. This last one we got is Cloud and Ross.
Damn, no.
Yeah.
No. Bro, I
Let's
don't.
go.
I,
I played it right.
Not
Bro.
sorry.
I think Cloud is the nicest like pro I've ever.
Too
like,
late, but
spoken
what
to.
category are you giving
Yeah,
it?
why was putting it?
I might
What
need to make up
category
my
is it?
own new category.
What category is it, though?
Bro, that you drop a bomb on me there, bro. Bro, that's not fair,
Yo,
man.
let
Alright,
me
so
do
we
my
got-
rating first. Let me do my rating
Yeah.
first.
Did you know who was on the list?
Actually,
I know, I didn't.
Sorry,
they're
not
actually my favorite
sorry.
couple.
And
Right now, like Ross.
You
and
only
Cloud.
have you got to use what categories you got.
I'm not worried about that.
Yo,
categories, bro.
state what category you got.
All right. I'm
Nah,
gonna.
you
Can I
trying to get me
rearrange
back.
my list?
Yeah.
This is
You know. What?
rigged.
I'm just saying, I'm putting goaded for Cloud and Ross, yo. Goaded.
Ryan knows
Fuck.
who
Because,
was
Ryan
on
got
the
this
list.
one. Ryan got this one.
Ross
Damn it.
Ross's style, that is my
No,
like,
they're my
dream
favorite.
to be.
They're my favorite,
Alright.
bro.
No, but
Damn.
we'll do it
Oh,
a
is
bit
that
differently.
yours?
We'll do it a bit differently this time. It's not mine. I dropped the all 5 couples. I'm curious what your real like tier list would look like from like best to worst. So take some time to write it out. I'm curious what you if you knew everybody that's on the list. I'm curious what it would actually look like.
Yeah, I think for me, Cloud and Ross number 1.
Yeah.
Pablo and Raquel number 2. Arthur and Jericho number 3. Kiki and Nahir number 4. Alba and Ron number 5 for me.
Yeah, I agree.
You said where'd you put Aitor?
Honestly, yeah, that was a good grade. Yeah.
Number 3, I think.
Number 3? Okay. Yeah, mine would. The only thing I'd do differently is I'd put Aitor number 2 over Pablo. Like I love
Well,
watching.
say that
that's a
again?
close one. That's a close one.
Pablo, you watching?
Can I put 2 names? And,
No.
Like
No,
Wait, who'd you put for Sorry Not Sorry?
you have to
Just
publicly
Cloud?
say who
Yeah.
you put as sorry, not sorry.
oh.
Other than Cloud and Ross, by the way.
Well, I had no
I hate
choice.
you for that.
I had
I
to
hate
put
you for
him
that because I
there.
love them, bro.
Put that there.
I knew I was
actually-
gonna
God
get.
damn.
Actually, I would put her right now. Out of all the followers I've danced with, she might be like top 2 or 3.
That's not what it says on the paper.
Yeah,
though.
that's not what it
you
says. Weird.
categorized.
It's crazy how that
Weird,
works,
yeah,
bro.
it's weird.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah, you just gotta keep. Yeah, I love watching Pablo dance, but I have that same feeling when I watch Aitor dance, where I like him. I like watching him dance, but Aitor brings that. We were talking about this with somebody. I think it was you. Aitor brings the flashiness that I love about salsa into bachata. Like
Interesting.
What brings me to salsa is kind of being flashy, doing some cool moves. 'cause
They
it
do
does
have
make
some
you-
cool moves in salsa, bro.
Yeah, because it kind of makes both of you guys look good. And I think Aitor and Ross do that.
Out there, Cloud.
Yeah, Aitor.
Is that a new
He
couple?
started a new couple.
No, Aitor and Ross, both leads, I think they both do that. They have a lot of flashiness.
I
that
love
they do.
Ross's
I feel
style,
like they
bro.
all have something that I really like. So it's
Uniqueness.
yeah, it's so hard to pick because
why'd you put them as sorry,
I
not
learned from shut up. I learned from a lot of them, and it's I hate having to put them on a list because each instructor has something I
You're
really
right,
like.
Yeah.
So it's not I like this one more than
But
this
it's also
one.
who do you have it's not also who's better, but it's who do you have a better connection with, right?
Yeah, who resonates with you?
Yeah, for me, Cloud was one of the best connections I've had.
Really?
But maybe someone else doesn't agree or whatever, even though she's clearly one of the best. Right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out again. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for
It
having
does
me.
mean a lot to have you here. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kiana.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sing.
Birthday.
To you.
Birthday.
Yo, he can sing, bro. He's Filipino.
All right, but thanks for
Okay.
tuning in, guys. See you guys next time.
Welcome.
Wait, cheers.